This is the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Calling Farmers, a 5-minute look at activities and developments in the agricultural sector.
Ever wonder how the Christmas ham got from the farm to the table? Well, if you plan to partake this season, join us as we hear how farmers ensure that their animals are ready for the season's pork rush. This is Calling Farmers, and I'm Kevin Clark. Good morning. The Christmas dinner is not complete for some people without a ham as the centerpiece of the meal. However, to get that pork product, farmers have to make preparations months before to ensure that the pigs reach the right size and are wholesome for slaughtering. Today we speak with Public Relations Officer with the Jamaica Pig Farmers Association, Delroy Mania, about this process that begins on the farm.
Well, first of all, to have the animals ready for Christmas, they would have been bred and sorted out from like 5 months ago. So we'd have selected these animals finishing for Christmas. Normally the demand is dependent on the processors and the traders, right? Recently we have taken an initiative with the processors and traders, and we looked at what the demand is going to be. So farmers are advised that there is going to be an increase in demand as usual for Christmas time. Right. This year was no different, and as a matter of fact, some processors were anticipating that because of the high cost of feed, there was some fallout in production, and that there would be a fallout in the amount available to meet the demand. But that wasn't really so. And the demand has been met. We have farmers supplying the pigs, but no special arrangement, no special treatment for Christmas pigs. You know, they usually put in place from 5 months ago, and it depends on who you're really supplying to. The major processors like Grace and Copperwood, they demand a larger pig, weighing 250 pounds live weight. There are some small processors who farmers are dealing with or trading with. They demand a smaller size pigs. So it depends on who you're dealing with. The farmers would have prepared their animals for that sort of thing. And the usual run-of-the-mill, making sure that the animals are in good health and the animals will have too much fat deposit and so on.
Processors who will need the ham, that is that leg portion.
Leg to process into ham.
Exactly. Now, do they buy the entire pig, or will the farmer himself actually have to give them that specific part that they need?
Right. There are some farmers who have arrangement with some processors who will sell them the specific cuts that they need, whether it is going to be loin, whether it is going to be legs for ham or just ribs for spare ribs, right? But the majority of our farmers sell to the main processors and the traders. These traders now will dissect the animal after slaughter, and they will have their preferential cuts. And you find some of the small processors will buy from these traders their legs that they require for processing. But the farmer, there are just a few farmers who are involved in direct slaughter and cutting, dissecting the animals to sell different parts. But majority of our farmers sell whole animals to the processors.
That was Public Relations Officer with the Jamaica Pig Farmers Association, Delroy Mania.
Fish is bright people food, So keep the water clean. And guess what? Keep it cool. And remember, follow the rules. Don't trouble the fish them in the fish sanctuary. And when lobster season close, leave the lobster, make them grow. A message from the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries and the Fisheries Division.
And that brings us to the end of our program. If you have got questions or comments, send them to us here at the JIS at 58A Halfway Tree Road, Kingston 10, or send your emails to radio@jis.gov.jm. And you can keep up with us by becoming a fan on Facebook. On behalf of studio engineer Andre Palmer, I am Kevin Clark. Have a good day.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.